Hi, my name is David Alejandro Gracia Rojas. I am 40 years old. I am studying B1 Plus Intermediate course and I work in National Headquarters Jose Celestino Mutis. Mm, I decided to talk about the topic related to if violent video games should be banned because I consider that it has been an issue that could turn into a very big problem if it does not handle with really care and properly. Also, this situation isn't new in our society. Video games began their popularity many years ago, so it is not a problem of the current generation at all. First of all, I'm going to say that video games are an entertainment activity not only for children or teenagers, but also for adults. And despite of being present since the 80s, they have gained strength in this digital age of the history. I consider it is important to see the big picture of this issue. For that reason, in first place, I'm going to talk about the arguments in favor of violent video games, and then I'm going to turn into the opposite side, thinking about all the arguments against these video games and why they could be so dangerous. And finally, I'm going to give my point of view about the topic, and I will try to find some conclusions that capture the main ideas. I remember when I was a child, playing video games was one of the most exciting activities that you could do with your friends, especially if it was a violent video game. In that time, nobody talked about do the same things that the characters of the game did. I mean, not for me or my friends broke the ideas of the game into the reality. It was just a game, and we used to enjoy the video game time because maybe it allowed us to be in different scenarios. It was like we were in a violent movie but not suffer any damage. Yeah. Uh, what I try to say is violent video games for itself are not the problem. They are amusing and exciting. The problem is when you confuse the fantasy with the reality. However, there are so many arguments to consider violent video games as a huge problem. Most of the ch- um, mostly of the for the child for the sorry for the children. Despite it is a leisure activity for people of all ages, teens and children used to spend more time playing them without no parental or adult control. And it becomes a great problem because to deal with because these violent video games promote negative topics as killing people or animals, abuse of drugs and alcohol, criminal behavior, obscene languages and gestures, among another issues like less exercise, becoming overweight, decreased sleep, poor social skills, etc. If we add to this scenario the lack of parental guide and the fact that when we are kids, we usually mix fiction with reality, the results is a negative influence and impact in the children's behavior, turning them so violent and rude. In conclusion, I consider that video games can promote some skills. They could be enjoyable and safe, and as long as the video game theme is in accordance with the age. Mm, there are a limit time established for play, and the most important thing, the parental accom- accompaniment. In this way, a violent video game or whatever video game could be an entertainment activity, even an opportunity to understand what is right or wrong to do and to spend more time with family. That is all for now. Thanks for watching. See you another time.